Hello. So I bought this a booster box of Legendary Duelist Rage of Raw in hopes of getting the alternate art for the Winged Dragon of Ra, because that is the only Egyptian god card that I'm missing in terms of like the actual ones. Like there's the illegal ones, there's the original art, Takahashi art, and alternate art. I have all of those except for the alternate art of Ra. So that's really what we're aiming for. Anything else is completely appreciated. No, I don't care about the packaging at this very moment because I bought like 3 packs of them, so I'm not gonna deal with that. Oh, look, Jinzo Lord. So I think another thing that I want is the entire Jinzo archetype. I have just about all of it, except for Machine Menace and I think most of the spell cards. So that's the aim. Will it happen? Who freaking knows? But we got 36 packs to find out. Mind Control, Mechlid, Army of Garnell. I hate names. Oh, Mechlid Emperor Weisel. Synchro Absorption. Here, better look at that. And see, the thing about these ones is that there's only a rare guaranteed in every pack. So when you open them, like, you're not guaranteed to get a holo, unlike today's packs where you are guaranteed to get a holo because like scalping and whatnot. Not scalping, it's another thing. Chinzo. Oh my frick, I can't say this one. They had this one, Makira the Destroyer. Merrick had that in the anime. I remember that. I'm just not sure which episode it was. This is all gonna be raw footage, by the way. This is not. I'm not being special with this. I'm also being very calm. Unlike a certain Australian YouTuber who I'm a big fan of. But you know, Lord Astro Dragon, Emperor Scale, Brain Control, Holding Legs, and Everlasting Ally. There's Jinzo one. Holding Legs. That might be one of the torture ones that Merrick used. I'm a big fan of Merrick as like a villain, because holy crap is he horrifying. Like, he's actually scary. Jinzo Lord again. Jinzo again. Jurghetto. The true name. I have this card from the structure decks as like a common card. I have the Emperor Egyptian God starter decks. Both of them. That's how I got the original art for both Slifer and Obelisk. Garnell, Token Sunday, Jector, Monster Reborn, Mechlord Astro, the Eradicator. I see. Yeah, like I said, you're only guaranteed a rare, which is not great. That's not great pulling odds for things like ultra rares and the ever elusive Ghost Rare. Left Arm Offering, Psychic Shockwave, and also have this as an ultra rare from the Egyptian God decks. Very helpful, very helpful. So maybe I'll have like enough to make like a whole like Egyptian God deck. Not mix it with my blue eyes. Probably not though. It'd be helpful if I got Ancient Chant too. That's another thing. Look at that Millennium Revelation. I bought one of these on TCG Player. Now I got 2. On to the next. if you're wondering what all these things in the background are, they're a bunch of Skylanders. Because I was playing Skylanders the other day, and I bought an Xbox from a store. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. This is Guardian Slime. And it is really good for Winged Dragon of Ra specifically, because you can just special summon it to the field, I think, when you just get attacked for like free, and then you can summon, and then you can get Ra in your hand, I think it is. What is it? If you take battle or effect damage, you can special summon the card during damage calculation that battles an opponent's monster. You can make this card gain defense. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can add one spell or trap from your deck that specifically less the Winged Dragon of Ra attacks. So that's really good for like getting Ancient Chant. So yeah, that's really good. That is something that we would definitely want. Anyway, I got an old Xbox from a pawn shop for about $60, and it works perfectly, surprisingly. And I've been playing some of my old Xbox games. I got Final Fantasy 13 out, and then I also went ahead and played some Skylanders Superchargers, because I had a Wii growing up, and Mom didn't want to spend another extra like bunch of dollars on a Wii U, so I could play Superchargers the way it was intended, Amplifier. So Mom basically just asked my stepfather for his old Xbox, and she just bought the Superchargers for that, because I told her, I basically said, you can't, the one on the Wii is not actually Superchargers, it's just the racing mode, which sucks. So, nothing. If I get the whole Jinzo archetype, I'm cool with that. But then I have to also get Machine Menace, which, ties into the goal, because that's into Ultra Rare. Now, unfortunately, we did give that away. Yes, we gave away an Xbox 360 because we decided to, I guess they decided to fall for one of those, like, Law of the Cosmos. That's a nice card. It's a super rare. Basically, they were like, can someone give me an Xbox for free because my child lost theirs? And I feel like that was probably a scam. They didn't, though. They were nice, and they gave away the Xbox with my permission, because, in all honesty, like, I wasn't playing anything on it at the time, so I didn't care too much, but now I do. So I got one for $60, and we're playing some games on it. I did, like, literally just get a copy of Sonic Unleashed, which I've never played before, but I've always considered my favorite Sonic game because I watched Cobra Money 456. I forget his name, but it's that one. It's that guy, and he was awesome. I watched his playthrough as a kid, and I absolutely loved the game. So, even though I've never played it, I consider it my favorite Sonic game, and now I finally get to play it. Speaking of my Skylanders collection, horrible segue to fill time. When I open this, what's this? Mechaloid Astro Dragon Triskelion. It's a nice card. After playing Skylanders, I'm like, man, I want more Skylanders. Specifically, I want to get the ones that I used to have, but then I, like, got rid of or gave away because they were, like, damaged or broken, or I felt like I didn't care about them, but in reality, I did. Cybernation Shock, that's helpful. So I went online and I bought basically one trap of every type. The traps being these things. And I have these two, so I just got the rest of them except for Light and Dark. Because apparently, Light and Dark was introduced in Trap Team, and they only made like 3 for each. Sun God Unification. I again, this is one of the ones that I bought off of like TCG Player. So I have 2 of these now, which is fine. Yeah, unfortunate thing is that Light and Dark, they only made 3 traps for each of those, as opposed to, like, the 6 for all the others. And then, for the Skylanders themselves, they only made 2. 1 normal one and 1 trap team guy at launch. And then 1 for each of the subsequent games, which sucks so hard. Because now, when you go online, they're at least $20 for either a dark or light Skylander, and a lot more for the traps. Actual, like, pieces of plastic, they're more than the Skylanders themselves, which is wild to me. Arms. Mechlord Assembly, it's super rare. Cyber Energy Shock. I would say we're getting down there, but I'm not exactly sure. I think we're getting there. We're closing it. I'd say like maybe like 10 or so more packs. Ghetto, Left Arm Offering, Psychic Shockwave, Reactor Slime. Helpful. Like 8 more, yeah. Yeah, I was right, like 10 more. Weisel. Oh, Army of Weisel and Emperor Weisel. Monster Reborn. I have so many Monster Reborns now. Like, it's not even funny at this point. It's just so many, and it's limited, so you can't use them all. So I just have a whole, like, library of Monster Reborns just sitting there. Mind Control. Blood Army. Oh, another Sun God Unification. And Psychic Mega Cyber. Eh. Is there anything else to talk about while I continue to open these? I guess I've just been more into Yu-Gi-Oh! Collecting lately. So I've been getting some things off of TCG Player. Thank you, Team APS, for that suggestion, because holy crap, so much cheaper than Amazon or eBay, because they know the actual prices of cards, not eBay goers who think, oh yes, this is worth $30. No, it's not. Ooh, White Aura Bahamut. Or no, Behamut. That looks nice. I don't know who uses this card, because I have not seen 5Ds yet. I'm getting there. That's a good talking point. I've been trying to catch up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the anime. So I finished GX recently, and really, really good. GX has a lot of... It's got a bumpy start. It's not exactly the greatest when it comes to, like, Season 1. And then Season 2 gets better. Season 3 is peak. And then Season 4 is a nice send-off. I really, really enjoyed it, especially in that latter half. I think that they finally figured out what they were going to do with it, and I really like what they did. Manjome is my favorite character. That's Chaz Princeton in the dub. For those of you who watched the dub as a kid, I didn't. And yeah, he just left the biggest impression on me. I'm very surprised that I haven't gotten much. And by very surprised, I mean not really. You're only guaranteed a rare, so you don't have very good odds. And basically, I'm just trying to catch up on all things Yu-Gi-Oh! The manga. Alright, let's see. Oh no, even more. We got 8 packs left. So the manga and the anime, and then I've been playing some Duel Links and Master Duel just in general. Because I've had a pretty solid collection. I have enough for a drawer now. If you saw the other two videos, which, why would you? You've probably never even seen this channel before. But you know that I have a drawer for Pokemon cards. And I did not have a drawer for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. In fact, I was storing Yu-Gi-Oh cards in Pokemon tin because I didn't have that much storage for them. But now, I have enough to where I need that storage. And so they're not in a Pokemon tin anymore. They are all in Yu-Gi-Oh tins. And they're the 2020, 2021, and 2022 tins that make up the stone tablet from the original series. And it looks really nice when put together. I'll tell you what. It was a good idea to make them like that. Psychic Bounder. It's another Jinzo one. I don't like that they have Ghost Rare God card. Man, look at those Skylanders. It's right there on the front, and it makes it seem like you're guaranteed it. You're not. You are not guaranteed a Ghost Rare. At all. Ever. Because it's a Ghost Rare. Chaos Infinity, Mind Control, Everlasting Alloy. It's 3 more, man. All I've really been getting is the Jinzo archetypes, which isn't bad. But, like, not even, like, Ancient Chant, Odd the Cosmos. No Ancient Chant. No Raw. No Jinzo the Machine Menace. I'll take it if I got that, but, you know. You win some, you lose some. Oh! It heard my cries! Ancient Chant! Okay, so cool thing about this card, it basically allows you to do its anime effect, where when it's normal summon, it takes the sum of all of the attack and defense points of the things that you attributed for it, and makes it Ra's attack and defense. And this card goes for like $20 to $40 online. Most of the time it's $40. So that's why I'm kind of popping off. Yes! We're gonna like actually set that one to the side. Holy crap, it heard me. It heard me. I feel hurt. Second to last pack. Yikes. I mean, now that I'm like all hyped up, I'm like, man, it's ending so soon. Aurora Flex Slime, Cyber Energy Shock. Last one. Hey, I got Ancient Chant out of it, so you know what? That's not too bad. That's honestly not too bad. Unfortunately, it's only one, and most of the time you need 3 for a deck. Ah, man. Well, not the greatest luck. I'll tell you what. Let's go find all of the super rares and the ultra rares real fast. Because those, while they might not be what I wanted, they are still not guaranteed and therefore slightly rare. This might take a bit. And again, this is raw footage. I'm not editing this out. It's not happening. You know, that wasn't bad. I just would have liked a little more, but you know, again, you're only guaranteed a rare. And the rare, I guess explaining the rarities would be helpful. The rare is the one with the like indented shiny name only. Super rares are the ones that are hollow foil but don't have the shiny name. And then ultra rares have both a shiny name and hollow foil. So, yeah, the fact that you're only guaranteed a rare is not exactly the best, especially for collecting purposes. I might just go on TCG Player and get the raw that I wanted. But that's like $20, 15 to 20, and that's so much for a card. Like, I'm like an avid like TCG collector, but like at the same time, I don't want to spend all that money for one card. You know, I mean, yeah, like the Winged Dragon of Ra is my absolute favorite card. That's no contest. Guardian Slayer, that was also a good pull. But I don't know, man. I really don't think I would want to spend that much money just because I want a card. A singular card. But a lot of people do, which... fair. Because in all honesty, again, that's what I was hoping for going into this, was the alternate art for Raw, and your boy did not get it, sadly. But I got some pretty good stuff from it, in all honesty. Like, it's not that big a loss. I'm gonna give it like a quick organize real fast. So for ultra rares, we got White Aura, Bahamut, Mechlord. I hate Mechlord. Mechlord, Astro Dragon, Triskelion, Guardian Slime. This one I should have popped off more for, because this one's honestly pretty good. Ancient Chant, yes. Yes. And the True Name. And then, do like a quick organizational thing. I organize them in a very specific manner, so it takes me a long time to actually organize all of my cards if they ever get messed up, which does not help me. It does not do wonders for my time. We got, for super rares, we got Mechlord Emperor Weisel, Synchro Absorption, Psychic Bounder, Mechlord Assembly, Millennium Revelation, Law of the Cosmos, another Law of the Cosmos, and 2 Sun God Invocations. Overall, not bad. Wish I got more, but for what I did get, that was pretty alright. I didn't have to spend $40 on Ancient Chant on TCG Player, instead puts almost $100 on a booster box for a bunch of other cards plus that one. So was it worth it? Who knows? Thank you for listening to my rambling while I open up card packs for, what is that, 20 minutes? That's honestly not that bad for raw footage. If I ever get another booster box, I'll open it on video. Maybe I'll start opening more things on video if I get more like actual like bundle packs and not just like singles or like the. I've been getting the legendary Duelists boxes lately. Here, let me pull them, but they only have 2 packs each. Yeah, these. They only have 2 packs each. They have 18 cards each, so that's about 30 cards. But it's not that much in all consideration. So, I guess see y'all when I see y'all, because I do not post frequently. I'm gonna be honest. It's not changing anytime soon.